What is the role of the headmaster at YIS?
Great question. Headmaster is kind of like a principal of the whole school. In essence, if you're in elementary school, you have a principal. A headmaster is kind of the person who works with teams of people, leading them and cheering them on.
Was there anyone who inspired you to be a teacher?
Yes, on top of my cousin who had a conversation, my father was a teacher, 6th grade teacher, and a principal. And I grew up in his home as a son of an educator. I saw him work with people. He also went into ministry at a church, and so I saw that side of my father as well. And he's really someone I look up to. He's probably one of my biggest mentors and inspirations for what I do now today.
Where were you born and raised?
I was born in Ashland, Oregon, in the United States, and that was quite a while ago. Are you ready for this? 1965. I was born in Ashland, Oregon. I grew up there for a while, then I went to Denver, Colorado, and lived there for several years, 12 years in fact, and went to the Denver public school system there before going into the university.
What do you like about Korea?
Oh, so many things I like about Korea. I like students like yourselves. Some of my favorite people are students. I like the Korean culture. I like the food. I like to ride. I like to cycle. I like to hike. Love to eat food too. Do you guys like to eat? Some of my favorite food is Korean food.
What is your favorite Korean food?
Oh, now you're making me hungry. I think my favorite food I would say would be bulgogi. But there's so many other. I love chamchi kimbap. I love sundubu jjigae. So many things. I could eat many days worth of meals in Korean food and be happy.
What do you like most about YIS?
Always, I'm going to say on that question, has to do with people. The little people in kindergarten all the way up to the adults who get to teach and work in this place. Because when you think about it, what is a school? What is YIS? Is it buildings? Or when you think about what makes up a school, there's one big ingredient that can't be missed and still be a school, and that is students and teachers. And when the people are in the school, it actually takes life.
What is your vision for YIS?
Oh, my vision. My vision for YIS is that I get to work with people like you, your parents, teachers, people that invest in this place, organizations that believe in Yongsan International School, to commit to be here. You've committed to be here. You're coming here as a student. And then we want to collaborate. So I want you guys to talk to one another, to use ideas that make sense, come up with new ideas. And so I want you to be creative. So those 3 words, commit, collaborate, and create, are part of my vision.
Do you have any advice for students like us?
Oh yes, I always have advice. Listen, read a lot. Do you know that somebody said, it's not me, somebody said, readers are leaders. Ask a lot of questions. Listen, be curious. Find a passion. Empathize. We talked a little bit about that before too, is when you empathize, you start to understand others, other cultures, other friends. Why did they just do that? I wonder. And you start to understand and believe that you may not have all the answers. They actually might have some answers too. And so you learn to listen and learn from one another.